Hello, madam. Good morning. Today, I want to present our GIS project. Our topic for this project is optimizing donation center location for flood relief in Kelantan. These are the team members. First one, Allysha Apple C. Kimcho. Second one is Kiruthikga Asogan. And third one is Fatin Ainaa Syazwani. And fourth one is me myself, which is Bhuvanasri Sritharan. This is the introduction. As you can see, Kelantan frequently experience severe flooding leading to unequal resource distribution among donation centers. Some centers receive excessive aid while others remain undeserved. This project prioritizes existing donation centers for optimized resource allocation using GIS technology. This is the sample video. And that's it from me. Thank you.
Hi, Assalamualaikum. My name is Fatin Ainaa Syazwani binti Muhammad Rifai. Today, I will be addressing the problem statement related to optimizing donation center location for flood relief in Kelantan. Flooding in Kelantan is a recurring disaster that causes widespread displacement and damage affected thousands of residents. While many donation centers are set up to provide aid, to lack of structured distribution system lead to inefficiencies. One major issue is the imbalance in resources distribution. Some relief centers receive an excess of donation while others struggle in severe shortages. This unequal distribution can delay assistance to those in urgent need. Additionally, donor trust is a concern. Many donors hesitate to contribute due to the lack of transparency in how aid is allocated. Without a clear system for tracking donations and ensuring fairness, some relief efforts may be perceived as unreliable or mismanaged. Because of these challenges, it is important to have a structured system that ensures aid is delivered fairly and efficiently. To achieve this, we have set three main objectives. The first objective is to identify high priority centers. We aim to determine which donation center need more resources based on factors such as population, density, and flood risk level. This will ensure that the most affected area receives sufficient aid. Second, optimize resource allocation. Using geographic information system, we will map out donation center and optimize the distribution of resources. This method helps prevent oversupply in some centers while others are left struggling. Third, enhance transparency and trust. By implementing better tracking and management of donation, we can improve accountability and increase donor confidence. When donors can see where their contributions are going, they are more likely to continue supporting relief efforts. With this objective in mind, we aim to create a more effective and equitable flood relief system for Kelantan. That's all from me. Thank you. Now I pass it to April for the methodology.
Hello, I am Allysha April and I will be presenting the methodology. So, for the data collection, to accurately identify which donation centers should be prioritized for additional resources, we needed three key data sets: the population density, the flood relief centers locations, and the flood-prone areas. For the first data set, which is the population density of Kelantan, which we obtained from the Department of Statistics Malaysia through OpenDawsum, this dataset allowed us to determine which districts had the highest number of residents and therefore a greater demand for relief supplies. Next, we collected the locations of existing donation and evacuation centers from the Malaysian Open Data Portal. This data was essential for mapping out where aid is currently being distributed and evaluating whether these centers were located in high-need areas. Finally, we needed to assess flood risk. However, structured flood zone data was limited. To overcome this, we used image layering techniques by overlaying publicly available flood hazard maps of Kelantan that we obtained from the Malaysian Space Agency GeoPortal onto our GIS model. This allowed us to manually digitize flood-prone areas and incorporate them in our analysis. Once we collected and structured these datasets, we move on to the data processing stage in ArcGIS, which I'll explain next. So for the steps that we had taken for the data processing in our ArcGIS, in this step we use ArcGIS to analyze the data by layering and integrating it into a single spatial model. So first we imported data for the population data and relief centers as point data that I will show later, and for the flood zones as image overlays that I had explained previously. Next, for the map integration, we analyze population density against relief centers location and flood prone areas. For the prioritization, we classify donation centers based on high population density, flood risk, and their accessibilities. So I will show you the maps that we had created as well as the data that we had collected. So this is the what do we call it? The output for the Kelantan population that we had collected as the red triangles. Next is for the flood evacuation centers, which is represented by the point data house symbol that you can see right here, the pusat pemindahan. Next is the image overlay of the flood prone areas that we had gathered from the Malaysian Space Agency geoportal. Okay, that will be all from me for the methodology. Thank you.
And now I want to present about prioritization of donation center. There's these three, which is population demand, accessibility, and flood risk exposure. For the population demand, the centers in highly populated areas are prioritized. And the second one is accessibility, which is centers near major roads are critical for AID distribution. And the last one is flood risk exposure, which is centers in flood prone zones require additional support. And that's it from me. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Kiruthikga, daughter of Asogan. Today I would like to explain about result and key finding of our project. For result, our layer will be 3, which is Kelantan population flood prone and high need zones. Lastly will be Kelantan flood evacuation zones. We source the data from the government website and other website and convert into CSV Excel format and uploaded into the ARCGIS to create point-based data. After analyzing the data in ARCGIS, we found some key insights to improve flood relief efforts. Firstly will be high population areas need more aid. Centers in crowded districts need more resources since more people are affected. For example, Gua Musang have a significantly higher population compared to others, so they need more aids. Then will be flood prone centers need extra support, which is some donation centers are in flood risk zones, making access difficult. These need extra resources to stay operational. Then will be accessibility matters. Centers near major roads are easier to reach and serve as a key distribution points. Lastly will be GIS also helps smart decision. Instead of guessing, GIS data help us prioritize aid based on population, risk and access. The next will be the dashboard of our project. So here there are some more sections we added. Firstly will be the map. Here we added all the location, all the points that we get, the data from we get. Then here will be legend, so the user can easily navigate the data that we get from the map. Secondly will be the indicator. So here we added the indicator of the total number of flood evacuation centers. So there will be 90 centers. Then we also added the 2 pie chart. Firstly will be the pie chart of Kelantan population by the states, then flood evacuation center by the state. So from here user will be identify which states are more zones and everything population. So this will be our dashboard. Then that's all. Thank you.